Hi, everybody. Welcome to Las Vegas. I'm James Cybulski for EA Sports. Well, when the Golden Knights were born, they proclaimed they'd win a Stanley Cup within 6 years. Mission accomplished. What's next? Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Wild have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. Hughes takes it into the offensive zone. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did. We're always talking about the fancy goal. How about the hard work that creates it here, James? And you know that it's all about winning the 50-50 puck battle. Coaches always say you got to get your nose dirty. That's a primetime example.
Minnesota's quick strike here in the opening minute has left this crowd in a bit of a daze.
Well, my nose was in the lineup card, James. That's how fast it happened. I mean, the opening minute of the game, and they get on the board. This is a perfect execution and the perfect start for them.
Now pay attention this time. That's blocked. Puck scooped up by Theodore. Works it across to Eichel. Puts it on net, and he easily stops that one.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Fires it on net, and he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Moves it quickly over to Theodore. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, did he ever rock him in the open ice?
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Look at this attack. It's smothering here, and the fans are loving it. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Minnesota's got the puck against the half wall. Can't hang on after that hit. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Slides the pass over to Hughes. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Minnesota's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gives them a jolt with that hit. Moves it around along the half wall. The Wild have possession along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Vegas plays it along the boards. The Golden Knights carry it along the wall. Back at the point, they set it up. Pinned up along the boards. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Moves the puck across to Bogosian. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Handles the pass. Dumps it in. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Minnesota's gained possession. Sends one up to Boldy. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Boldy's got it deep in the offensive end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Vegas gains a hold of possession. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And a little body contact on that play. Here's a chance. Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Dished on over to Hertl. Let's see what the officials are calling. Faber's actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James. So they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK. Force the puck to vulnerable spots and get it down the ice.
Vegas sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James. Finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Vegas gains a hold of it. Here's a short pass to Barbashev. And now he tries to get it across to Bowman. Scooped up along the wall by Spurgeon. And they'll dump it in. Let's move to the middle. Oh, and he couldn't connect on the play. Slides it diagonally to Smith. Picked off by Sturm. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Vegas has it near the wall. Quick pass across to Holtz. Sends a pass over. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they get it done. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Looks to pass it to Lisinski. Moves it to Eichel. Passes out front. Picked off in front. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. Solid body contact.
Faber's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
And that's just out of reach. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Here's a shot. Glove save, and he made it look simple. And he shuts the door again.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 1-0 the score. Minnesota's taking possession in their own end. And they send it right back to him. Dumps the puck in. Picked up along the wall by Tarasenko. Takes the puck. And he was ready for that one. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Puck grab by Hanifin. Stones cross the line and gain the zone. Takes the feed. Here's a collision with some authority. Minnesota's got the puck in their own end. Taken by Kolesar. Great defensive effort with the stick. Taken along the wall by Kolesar. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. The Golden Knights have it in the offensive end. Picked off by Johansson. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Slides the puck across to Kolesar. From center, they get into the attacking area. Pass back to the point. Vegas gets a hold of it. Oh, big-time save by Gustafsson.
Wow, James. I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the back half of this period, Minnesota's up 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Snags with the glove by Hill. Moves it on over to Lauzon. Look at this. Oh, and he had the answer on that one.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
The setters will glide into the dot. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. And a solid save on the play there. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Hertl. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. The Wild have the puck against the boards. Can't connect. Hutton scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. The Golden Knights look to start the transition game. Stones got it against the boards. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Minnesota's got the puck. Scrum along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Hutton. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Quick feed to Spurgeon. Picked up along the boards by Smith. Moves it quickly over to Stone. Fires it. Oh, what a save in front.
Gustafson's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
And that's stolen by Kaprizov. Tosses it to Smith. Dishes it off. Minnesota's looking to break out of their own end. Kaprizov's going to play it against the half wall. Vegas has possession of the puck. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Receives the pass. Big time stop there. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Golden Knights must be feeling a little snake-bitten, trailing in the late stages of the first. Vegas goes to work in the offensive zone. And that's blocked from someone in front. Eriksson Ek got it along the boards. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. And now it's grabbed by Reinhart. And he sidesteps the check there. Lazinski's got it behind the net. Forces the turnover. Slides it up to Boldy. Minnesota's on the attack. Vegas has it in their own zone. Here they come up along the wing. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Angles it over to Hunt. And makes the save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Here in the later stages of this period, Minnesota's ahead 1-0. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. We're going to talk about the goal, but how about getting to those tight spots in and around the paint, and then the ability to finish with a quick wrister? That's a great goal.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Here's a short pass to Hertl. The Golden Knights played along the boards. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Tarasenko.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Tries to feed it over to Hanifin. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Minnesota's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And that's broken up by Dorofeev. And he can't hang on after that hit. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Moves it over to Hughes. Takes it from the right side. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Moves it to Dorofeev. And that's intercepted by Hartman. And now he passes up to Hinostroza. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Feeds it over. Oh, stopped it on the redirect. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Wild have to serve 2 for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
And they'll roll the power play unit right back out. The Golden Knights will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Quick pass to Marner. Sends a pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage, you open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
The Golden Knights have had more shots and more scoring chances here in the first, and yet they still find themselves trailing late in the opening frame. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Golden Knights were a little unlucky in that opening frame, James. They held the majority of the possession, which is exactly what you want, but it's about converting on those opportunities. Now they're trailing by 1. If they can start converting, they'll get back in this game.
And a great save! The Golden Knights are in transition. Takes the pass. Turns it aside with the glove. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Vegas needs to finish on some of these scoring chances. They've had a lot of shots on goal, yet they still trail in the second. Off the draw, they take possession. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And he gets in the lane to block that. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Quick shot. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. The Golden Knights have it in the offensive zone. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. And now he angles it across to Foligno. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Minnesota's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
Hill's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Eriksson Ek won the draw and they're on the attack. Big save. And now he moves it to Bowman. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Boldy's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Feeds it up ahead. Takes possession. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Taken by Johansson. Puck picked up by Middleton. Eriksson Ek across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Lazinski. And they'll go the other way with it. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick feed to Bowman. And now it's over to Lazinski. Takes a shot. That's not going to fool him. Sturm stick handling in his own zone. Slides by the check.
Wow.
He scores!
Well, James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Minnesota's extended the lead to 2.
Well, James, it's exactly where you want to be. You have a 2-goal cushion here, but you also know that your opponent's going to start pressing. There's a lot of game left here, and if they get within 1, they'll be within striking distance.
Shot! Stones them with the blocker. Scooped up along the wall by Hutton. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, great glove save by Gustafsson. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Golden Knights really need to find a way to start finishing on some of these scoring chances because they trail here in the middle. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Minnesota's got the puck. Works it across to Tarasenko. Gets the puck in deep. Vegas takes possession along the wall. Slides the puck up from the left side. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck now. Handles the pass from the right wing. The Golden Knights take possession in the defensive end. Vegas takes it across the line. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous, and you can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Slides it diagonally to Bowman. The Golden Knights have the puck in the corner. Picked up along the wall by Tarasenko. Gains the zone through the middle. Sends it to the middle, and that's blocked in front. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Through center. Moves it quickly over to Korczak. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And he lowers the boom there. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. And now he tries to get it across to Eichel. And he takes the feed. Oh, what a save! He gloved that one!
Gustafsson's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
More than half the period left to play. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. And they win the draw here in their own end. Through center along the wing. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Quick pass across to Hanifin. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Sends the pass over. Kaprizov's got the puck in his own zone. Now over to Faber. Slides the puck to Hartman. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Taken along the wall by Faber. From the neutral zone now. The Wild have taken to the offensive attack. The Golden Knights have it behind the net. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
I've really loved his game tonight here, James. Let's have a look at some highlights of his game. I mean, he's been outstanding with and without the puck, creating scoring chances for his line mates. Just look at the way he uses his hands to deke around his opponent to get to the net. It hasn't come yet, but you got to figure he's going to get on the score sheet soon.
Past the midway mark in this period. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Here's a short pass to Middleton. Vegas has it near the wall. Moves it to Theodore. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Misses!
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Slides it over to Hinostroza. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. And he takes the feed. Sends it in on the attack. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Great read in the offensive zone by Sturm. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Hurdle's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Vegas can be pleased about a lot of areas in their game tonight, but they continue to trail here in the second. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Holtz crosses the line and is on the attack. The Wild have taken possession along the wall. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. The Golden Knights have a hold of it in the defensive zone. With some open space at center. Hard hit frees up the puck. Stops that one.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs, their foundation. The lower half is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Past the halfway mark of this period, it's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Minnesota's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Marner's moving the puck through his own zone. Grabbed along the boards by Hutton. Quick pass to Marner. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. The Golden Knights will play it against the wall. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. The Golden Knights have had their chances, but they still trail late in the second. Vegas takes possession off the draw. Minnesota's moving it up the ice. Shot! Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Here in the late goings of the period, Minnesota's got a 3-1 lead. Eichel's quick stick off the draw wins possession. And he handles the cross-ice pass. The Wild have it in their own zone. Angles it over to Foligno. Pushes it across to Tarasenko. And he takes the dish. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Here's a chance. And he makes the save.
Gustafson's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Eichel's won the draw. What a stop right there! The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Foligno. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Golden Knights have it now. Works it across to Lauzon. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. And there's the save. Theodore's taking it from his own end. Quick feed to Smith. Handles the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Smith. And now he angles it across to Hurdle. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. And makes the routine save. The Golden Knights will play it against the boards. Shuts him down. Moves it quickly over to Hartman. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Shuts the door with a great save. Vegas moves it quickly along the wing. Barbashev's got it in the offensive zone. Minnesota's got the puck in the defensive end. Unloads the shot! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And he passes it up ahead to Barbashev. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. Looks to get the puck over to Zuccarello. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Please don't throw any objects on or towards the playing surface at any time during the game. The throwing of any object is grounds for immediate removal from this building.
And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Golden Knights are battling a little bit of frustration here, James, because through the first 40 minutes of play, they've been dominant in terms of possession. It just hasn't translated to goals on the scoreboard. So if they can just shore that up and find a way to be more opportunistic and cash in with their chances, they'll get back in this one.
Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off.
Gustafson's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Zuccarello. Moves the puck. Here's a short pass to Hughes. Turns it away. Scooped up along the wall by Dorofeev. Backhander in front.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
The Wild have possession along the boards. Minnesota's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Kaprizov's got it in the defensive end. Sends it over. And he's ridden off the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Here's an odd man rush. Shot. Denies the clapper. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here. The Golden Knights have time on their side. Despite trailing early in this third period, they have put a lot of shots on goal. Now they need to finish. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Slides it diagonally to Boldy. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Middleton's lugging the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Here's a shot, and that goes off a body. Moves the puck over to Barbashev. Puts it on net, and he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Feeds it on over to Foligno. Moves it to Stone. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Quick pass across to Anderson. Picked off by Middleton. Spurgeon's taking the puck behind his net. Up along the wing. They put the puck into the offensive end. Slides the puck over. Eichel's got it through the neutral zone. Stone's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. And he makes the save. Angles it over to Hutton. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Here comes the official's call. The Wild have put themselves down a man, tripping the call.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in a scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms. Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice, so you're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover, so you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Scores! And the power play does it again!
Well, when you have these kind of nights, you want to be on the ice. Every time they step over the boards, there's a confidence that they're going to put it in the net. What I really love about this power play is it isn't predictable, which means the PK doesn't know where that puck is going. That's how you manipulate it. That's how you open up lanes. And this shot comes from the mid lane or the interior of the ice, and it's buried.
The Golden Knights have suddenly put themselves into striking distance to even things up here in the third.
And it's tough when you're on the other side of this. You can feel the wave coming and you're not sure how to stop it. So they have to find a way to continue the pace and put them on their heels and just attack the net.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Quick pass to Faber. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Vegas is still trailing by 1 as they step in for the draw. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Hertl. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Slides the puck down low. Made the save on the play. Minnesota's looking to break out. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Fires it on net. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Vegas has it. Marner's got it across the line. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Picked up along the wall by Bogosian. Gaining steam here on the attack. And that one's turned away. Battling for it along the boards. Picks up the puck. Lauzon's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Tries to get it over to Holtz. Poked away by Hunt. Long lead pass to Sturm. Odd man rush. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And he makes the save.
I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the faceoff.
After that last shift, James, where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net, because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already.
Vegas plays it along the wall. Shot! And he elects to play the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Trenton. And that's picked up by Marner. Great poke check on the reach. Moves it quickly over to Marner. Minnesota's moving it along the wing. Here we go, puck's in deep. Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Here's a short pass to Dorofeev. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And he takes the pass. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
The Golden Knights have it now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Feeds the puck to Bogosian. Gaining momentum up along the side. Tries to feed it over to Lazinski. Battle along the wall. Minnesota's ready to go on the attack. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Reinhart. Reads the play and forces the turnover. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Gets it out of his own end. The Golden Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's over to Laczynski. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Moves it to the middle, and it's blocked. Minnesota's got the puck.
You gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Dishes it to Hutton. Moves it to Laczynski. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Grabs control of it at the point. Turns that one away.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Here in the back half of this period, it's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. The Golden Knights come up with the defensive zone draw. Slides the puck to Stone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Big time stop. Handles the pass from the right side. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Here's a shot. Too many bodies in the way. Shot on net. Denied by the goaltender. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Vegas has been the better team offensively tonight. Look at the shots on goal, and yet they still trail in the third. Hartman's won the draw inside his own end. Can't get a hold of that pass. Vegas takes possession along the wall. Takes the feed. Quick pass to Kaprizov. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And now he moves it quickly to Faber. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Hartman's gaining momentum. The Golden Knights take possession in the defensive end. The Wild have the puck against the boards. Skates to the crease. Handles the pass. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Getting into the later stages of this period, Minnesota's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Boldy's got it against the boards. Works it across to Johansson. Oh, great save! And that's taken by the defense. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Minnesota's looking to break out of their own end. Boldy's stick handling in his own zone. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Smith's looking to break out from behind his own net. Quick feed to Hanifin. Great pass from off the right side. Minnesota's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Eriksson Ek. Minnesota's got it in their own zone.
Leading late in the game, you know that the coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Putting that puck in deep is the right thing.
Taken by Hunt. And now he tries to get it across to Sturm. With possession along the wall. And that's a great heads-up play by Barbashev.
Sometimes when you're winning, you can get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Fires it! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Hill! Play whistle dead, offside the call. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Nice job tying up his opponent. Here's a short pass to Korczak. They've got numbers. And the puck dies with the Trapper save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, Minnesota's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Inside of the last minute here in this third.
Well, a smart play at the right time. He kind of looks over his shoulder, looks up at the clock, recognizes the time on there. That's a smart play. Puts a dump in just to kill those valuable seconds.
Vegas trailing here has pulled the goaltender and the X scores into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
Minnesota's got time, and after that empty netter, quite a significant lead on their side now here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, it's all but over, isn't it? And that's a great play to be able to get that puck 200 feet down the ice when you're under pressure with the extra attacker.
Moves it to Barbashev. The Golden Knights have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Slides it diagonally to Hartman. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. The Golden Knights are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. Minnesota's got the win off that draw. And the puck's kicked free. From behind the net. Trapper saved, didn't get all of it, but still enough.
Goaltenders
Off the outside of the iron. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, and another beauty stop right there.
Well, he does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not.
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And we are all over with this one. Minnesota's game wasn't exactly flashy, and they looked overwhelmed at times, but somehow they pulled it out in the end.
Well, James, the analytics are not going to predict the outcome with this one. I mean, they were under siege a lot of this game in terms of possession time, but they found a way, and good teams find a way to get opportunity at the right time and convert.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from Rinkside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cybulski. I got to get to bed. See ya.